Richie? Holy cow, man, I haven't seen you in years. Richie! It's me, Fez. Fez Belcher. Oh, you used to come see my shows back in the 80s, man. Oh, come on, CBGB's, The Mud Club, Max's Kansas City. I was in the Honest Aids, remember?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Dude, you were our biggest fan.
Oh, man, I gotta tell you, I saw a lot of bands back in the day. The Honest Aids?
Yeah, man. You had a girlfriend, Sarah. Midhead, spiked hair, 4'6".
Oh, man, I haven't seen her in 30 years. How's she doing?
I don't know, man. She was your girlfriend.
Last time I saw her, I think Reagan was testifying at Iran-Contra.
You guys used to be dead center in the mosh pit. You followed me home from the show one night, remember?
We did?
Yeah. What, am I lying? Come on.
Listen, since then I've been through 3 marriages, financial crash, rehab, detox. The 80s are a blur.
But you still have the album that I signed for you. You said it was the greatest day of your life. Blister pain, grainy black and white cover, me lying on the bathroom floor. Pink and green news font.
I'll bet Sarah's got it. When we broke up,
Oh,
I just split. She got everything. So how about you, man? Look at you. You're still gigging.
oh yeah, man. I'm gonna be at the Underspace tonight. Oh, dude, you gotta come. We gotta hang out, man. We gotta put you right on the guest list. No problem. Done.
I can. I got my daughters in from college this weekend.
Oh, don't worry about that, man. 3 of them right here, man. Boom.
I also got the in-laws. My oldest is getting married in April. We're all getting together tonight.
All right, man.
It's not going to work.
All right, well, hey, congratulations.
Thanks. You know what? Let me watch it for you. The Honest Aids.
The Honest Aids.
FEZ Belcher, the man!
Janie, you've got to do me better than this, all right? My rent is due on Monday, and I'm short, let me see, all of it. No, I am not moving to South Jamaica. I don't care if all the other musicians are moving there. These 4 walls contain my muse. After this, the only place I have left is my parents' basement in Akron. Okay, hold on. Hello?
Hey, today's my birthday. Where are you taking me to eat?
Oh.
What are we doing? I don't know, I think we should do Led Zeppelin.
Oh man, again?
Yeah, why not?
Why not sit
Because I mean,
AC?
people love that song. They come by, look, here's a chick coming down the street with a dog. Let's see what happens with
Oh
this.
my god.
No, seriously.
Hey, Alan! Hey, Rocco! Come here.
I gotta talk to this guy, right?
Hey, Rock, what's going on?
You know the $600 guitar you busted the other night? That was my favorite Gibson.
Well, I know, man. I'm sorry, man. It was an accident.
You're going to make restitution.
Hey, I pay my debts, man. Just give me a couple of weeks.
Couple of weeks. I don't love you, Alan.
Why does he keep calling you Alan?
It's Fez. Fez Belcher.
Whatever. You're going to give me something. What do you got on you right now?
I'm gonna take my girl out.
Why don't you go get your guitar and play in the park? Make some honest money.
You know, that's really not my thing, man.
Oh, it's not your thing, huh? Well, it better be your thing because you're gonna be broke. Because every time I see you, I'm gonna tap you.
That's all I got, right?
I gotta eat too.
Now I'm tapped.
You guys played it?
Yeah, we're in the Positive Terrorists.
You did?
Yeah.
I love that band!
How come I haven't seen you at the
Hey!
show?
Awesome!
Give me your number.
Man, we gotta go. Right? We gotta go.
But we gotta go eat.
Yep. I got peanut butter back in the fridge, okay?
Give me the money you owe me.
Give you the rest tomorrow.
So I have been up all night working on this, and I can tell you I am just exhausted. But it's what I got you the gig. Isn't that just fabulous? Everybody's going to be there. All the people from NAMM, the Indie Press, a couple of British labels, and guess who else? Evan Wilkerson from Thrash and Burn Records. Oh, yes, and the best part? He remembers Blizzards of Pain. And he said he's definitely coming to the show. And so this is all so fabulous. Oh, and Seth said he's giving you the 8:30 show this Friday night. I can't believe how lucky we are.
The doctor says I'm going to be in this cast for the next 6 weeks.
Okay, so?
So?
Oh, you can still play, can't you?
I can't drink a glass of water without a straw, much less play a guitar. How?
Look, do you know how hard I've been working on this for the past 3 weeks? Do you have any idea?
No, we're not having this conversation right now. My head is splitting me. I've been taking painkillers every 20 minutes for the last 3...
You are doing this show. If Helen Keller can write books, if that New York Yankee could pitch with one arm, you can sacrifice 45 minutes of your life for a career you've been after for the past 30 years. Oh, okay. So, you can't play, but you can still do this.
Janie, this is Rory. She's going to be renting my couch while I recover.
The bathroom's okay, I guess, but it's so cramped. Sure I can't rent the bedroom?
No, the bedroom is mine. That couch is actually quite comfortable.
Who do I make this out to? Alan?
What? His name is Fez. Fez Belcher.
No, it's Alan Blemsetter.
What? How much again?
Well, the rent is $1,500 a month, so half of that.
$1,500? What happened to your rent controlled? You were paying $475 just a month ago.
No, the rent is $1,500 a month.
Well, if I'm paying $750 a month, then I want the bedroom.
Okay, so the show is at 8:30. The sound check is at 7. Don't be...
Oh,
Rocco's here. Hi.
subletter's rent check didn't clear.
What? Oh, man, I should have known that was a setup.
Well, we've been down this road before, you know? I mean, another scam artist, Fez.
Yeah, but I didn't figure her for a deadbeat. What am I gonna do?
Hey, do you think we can talk?
Yeah, I gotta handle this first.
Hey.
Hi, Rory. I need to talk to you. There's a problem.
With what?
The $750 check.
What's the problem, sport?
No problem. Just having a conversation with Rory and...
You can talk to me.
Oh, okay. I'll talk to you both. You see, there's a problem with the rent?
Rent?
Yeah.
See, it's first of the month.
Can't believe those people. The nerve. That's what you get when you do a background check.
Well, you're too trusting. I mean, I really wish I was here when she came. I would have seen that scam in a second.
When you're dead broke, you don't complain that the money's got an odor. You just take it.
Who are you calling now?
The exterminator.
Well, looks like you have no choice.
Let me talk to Orphan Eddie.
We'll run it.
Listen, I know you got a lot to deal with right now, but there's something I need to tell you.
Okay.
So, like, I don't really know how to put this, I don't know how to say this, but the positive terrorists want to hire me to be their full-time tambourine player. And that's your reaction.
What? I've never heard of such a thing. I mean, a full-time tambourine player?
See, that's your mindset. You only think rock and roll is, you know, drums, bass, guitars, and that's it.
Yeah, me, Chuck Berry.
You have to open your mind to new possibilities. I mean, I did 2 shows with the PTs, and the crowd freaking loved me. I mean, Saturday night we're playing with Sarah Lovechild, and then on the 7th we're sharing a bill with the Conquistadors of Madness, and then next month I'm going on tour with them.
As a tambourine player in a metal band. I mean, honey, come on. I mean, how do you know that the crowd is just not responding to a sexy woman upon stage?
How do you know that? You didn't even see me play.
A tambourine.
My solos kill.
Jason, hurry! He's coming!
You won't pay for this.
Yeah. What do you want to do with these locks? You want to change them?
Nah, I'll call the guy later. That's another $150 I'm gonna have to scrounge up.
Well, you're gonna need a new tenant too.
Nah, no, I got some guy coming in. He's definitely gonna take the couch, and I get my bedroom back.
Want me to stick around a little bit, see?
Nah, it's everything's okay. Hey, can you take this stuff and put it on the sidewalk for me?
Yeah. That's for you. Anything you want. Come here. I'm Pablo. I'm here about the couch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on in.
This one over here.
Yeah, that's the couch.
Oh. Oh yes, yes. Very comfortable. Yeah. $750.
That's
yes?
right.
No? Over here. The shoulder.
Perfect.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Miguelito! Miguelito! We are home! We are home! No more subways! No more dark alleys! No more shelters! Yes.
You are so lucky to have me as a manager.
Uh-oh.
I ran into your girlfriend, Anna, and she said you were having trouble cashing your tenant's rent check. So we went to my bank, and voila.
The check was good?
Yeah. Oh, and why didn't you tell tell me that Anna is a musician. That's all I've been hearing about in the clubs. Well, you gotta put her on to me. Those sharks will take full advantage of her. She needs management pronto.
Do you know what this means?
Yeah, it means that you're in the black.
No,
So it's an illegal sublet. Who's she gonna complain to?
no. I took her money under false pretenses. That's fraud. She could go to the cops.
Well, then give it back.
Okay, I guess I could do it.
What would you do without me? Of course.
Alan Bloom, sir.
Say no?
What's that?
I don't know. Millsap and Harris is suing me for illegal eviction and menacing? Oh, Janie, I'm in trouble. I'm in really deep. No, Rory, I'm sorry that happened, but we thought your check bounced. It was a bank error. Well, I'm sorry that he came in there and made those death threats. He shouldn't have done that. He had a gun? No, Rory, let's keep the lawyers and the police out of it, okay? I'm sure we could come to an arrangement. No, I can't give you a year's free rent. How about a month? Okay, 6 months sounds perfect. Oh yeah. And I'd love to be formally introduced to your boyfriend, Jason. That'd be swell. All right, just come on home, Rory. Hey, Pablo?
Yes, and bless Fez for letting us stay here. Me and Miguelito were so grateful to Fez. What a good man.
I need my privacy, Fez.
Occupied.
Oh, you waiting? Señor, let me tell you, me and Miguelito, so happy to be here. We could stay here forever. Señor?
Fez. Fez Belcher.
What's this stuff? You tell people information about me?
What are you talking about?
Me, I'm beating up your tenants and everything?
What are you talking about? I didn't say anything.
That I got a gun? What are you talking about?
Dude, I didn't say it. My tenants did say it.
Oh, so now it's your tenants, right?
I didn't say anything.
Let me tell you something right now. Understand me, okay? It's the last thing I do on this earth. I'm gonna teach you to keep your goddamn mouth shut.
He didn't say it. I did. Jason, this is Eddie.
Yeah, I know he is. He an asshole.
Whoa, I'm an asshole, right? Ow! Ah!
Mamacita, I think you killed him. He's not moving.
Wasn't me.
Oh, it was you. We saw you do it.
Keep your mouth shut, baby. Keep your mouth shut.
How well did you know the deceased?
Not very well. Met him once or twice.
And you?
It was my first time.
Your first time, huh?
And you say he fell down, hit his head, just like that.
Just like that, that's what happened.
Nobody waxed the floor. He didn't slip on a banana peel. He just went down all on his own.
Pretty much.
Gee, Frank, that must be the first time that that's ever happened.
In history.
At least as long as I've been on the job. That's 20 years.
Yeah, it doesn't sound right to me either.
Fellas, I think something funny's going on.
You know what I think happened? You don't mind if I call you Alan, do you?
Go ahead.
He prefers FEZ. FEZ Belcher.
What do you think happened?
Well, Alan, I'll tell you, believe it or not, we know the deceased quite well.
And what he's into.
What is it? Do I need a lawyer?
Nah, you don't need one.
It was only a matter of time before one of Eddie's sexual escapades did him in. You guys are lucky that it was him instead of you. But then again, he didn't bring any of his S&M paraphernalia, did he?
Except for that dummy over there. That's a new one. But we still need to know who was on top.
On top.
Pablo, you look like the type that would be on the bottom.
Oh, no. You got the wrong guy.
So you were on top then?
Well, I probably would have.
That means that Eddie was in the middle when he fell. That sound right to you, Frank?
Pablo weighs less. He was easier to carry.
But Eddie was a strong guy. He could probably carry both of them with no problem.
That means you were on the bottom, right, Alan?
I am not going to answer that.
Nothing to be ashamed of. This is a new day and age. There's no stigma attached to this sort of behavior anymore. It's a little strange, but we see it all the time.
Yeah, we don't want to take you guys back to the squad and go through this over there.
Let's sort out this accident right here and get it on record.
Hey, Jason, I need you guys to move out. Why? Well, because I saved you from going to prison.
Yeah, that's right. Problem solved.
No, that doesn't mean you're scot-free. I mean, you owe me something.
And I thank you for it. I hope you ain't one of those people keep fishing around for compliments all the time. It's not a good character.
Jason, come in here, please.
Come in. Can you believe this guy? Angry. I mean, who was paying rent here?
Not for 6 months, we're not.
Oh, it's so funny.
Can you believe that?
Who's that?
FEZ Belcher?
How'd you get him?
Who are you? I'm Manny, Orphan Eddie's brother. Pablo, would you mind waiting in the bathroom while we talk?
But that's Fez's room. Ave Maria.
So I assume this is where it happened.
I am so sorry.
Have a seat. I'm not here as a mourner. I'm a private investigator, and I'm here to get to the bottom of my brother's death. Go ahead, eat your fries. Did you know my brother was a retired policeman?
No, I just knew him from the clubs.
You knew him from the clubs. He really loved your music. He went back with you before you were with the Honest Aids. What was the name of that group that you started with? The Bankrupts, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Bankrupts. You know, he would tell me all about you. He would talk about you all the time. You must be some musician. I'm proud to make your acquaintance. Now tell me about the officers that interviewed you. The ones that made you lie about my brother's death.
The police?
Yeah. Those two officers that used that S&M death excuse to cover up their own crimes and make Eddie appear compromised so that no one would ask the right questions about their activities. But we won't let that happen, will we? Trust me on this. Your security will be in the forefront of my mind. I'll have armed guards posted outside your building 24 hours, 7 days a week. We'll put up high-tech security cameras inside and outside this apartment so we can monitor the comings and goings of everyone and to make sure nobody slips in without detection.
Like you.
I could even swing it to get you a concealed carry permit so you won't have to walk the streets unprotected. How does that sound to you?
I don't think this is going to work out.
Oh, hi, Pablo. Let's face it, Fez. Eddie was a man that when you needed him most, opened up his car trunk for you and carried your equipment to every one of your gigs. I don't think it's asking too much to return the favor by testifying before the grand jury under oath, naming names of those 2 crooked cops and their mob associates. Let's put an end to this system of vice and corruption once and for all. Eddie was your biggest fan. Will you return the favor by doing this for him?
Well, he's gone.
I heard. Fez, why'd you don't tell that man that Jason killed Orphan Eddie? It was an accident.
I understand that, but Orphan Eddie told me, he said, Fez, you keep your mouth shut. And that's what I'm going to do.
Well, I don't need to keep my mouth shut, and I don't like being called no S&M cowboy. That's not right. I'm afraid of Jason. I think Jason is on the marijuana, you know? What is the problem with having guns and cameras, monitoring who goes in and who comes out? I think it's a good idea, no?
Our lives are going to change, you know what I'm saying?
Give me the private investigator's phone number. I will testify in court because I'm not afraid. Miguelito, we're going to be stars. Star witnesses. Okay?
Fez? Fez? That was some party. You have so many friends. I'm still a little tipsy from that glass of wine I drank. But I have to ask you, did you mean what you said last night? Because I spoke to my parents and they don't think it's a good idea for me to get involved with an older musician. But when I told them how sweet and sensitive you are, my stepdad said he's gonna fly to New York so he can meet you. His flight lands tomorrow at 1, so let's make sure that your suit is pressed and shoes are shined. This is the stepdad I told you about last night, the one who raised me. Not the stepdad my mom lives with now. We don't like him. My mom, on the other hand, she's always been jealous when I get a new boyfriend, so we won't go to see her until we've been together for about a year. That was some party. I'm going to meet with Jason in an hour and break the news to him. I don't know if you know this, but he's got a bit of a temper and he can be a little mean sometimes. And I hope you don't mind, but I told Pablo he has a week to move out. This is our place now. I also listened to Blizzards of Pain all night. It's such a great album. I'm becoming your biggest fan.
Thanks, Richie.
I mean, this is ridiculous. I mean, my palms are blistered, my thumbs are all cut up, I have this advanced case of carpal tunnel. I mean, my hands are useless. I mean, you can't play play tambourine, 2 hours a night, 5 days a week. I cannot continue this tour.
Sweetheart,
That's it.
there's only 3 weeks left to go. You've been a hit everywhere you've been. And Cleveland is sold out.
I refuse to do permanent damage to these arms. I mean, either postpone the gigs or find another tambourinist.
That's impossible.
Well, then tell the promoter to sue me. I mean, listen, I started this tour with nothing, and then I'll finish the tour with nothing.
Okay, there's got to be another solution.
Excuse me, I gotta make a call.
Have you thought about changing to the maracas? Oh, wait, to the triangle? What about a cowbell? You left us with no option. We have less than 48 hours to... hold on, I got a call. I gotta take this. Yeah, Marty. Yeah, I know. I saw them last night. Yeah, incredible. Yeah. Oh, did you see what the girl was wearing? Oh, fabulous. Yeah, we gotta hire that designer. Well, she's gonna be there tonight? Really? Yeah. Well, what time? Yeah. Okay, yeah. I'll see you at Traction at 7. Yeah, okay. Good news. I got the number of a hand specialist, and he treats cases just like yours.
This is not going to work. This is beyond a doctor's help. You know what you can do? You can give me a number of a lawyer, and I'm going to sue that tambourine company.
Sue the...
She's right. Tambourines are defective. I played one and cut my palm.
Rocco, will you please explain to her that you can't quit on the band mid-tour?
Why not? I'm doing it. I came here to give my notice. I'm a guitarist, a frontman. Backing a band doesn't do it for me. I can't speak for Keto, but I'm out.
Keto?
I go where the music takes me.
All right. Well, that's great. What are we going to do? The band needs 2 guitars and a tambourinist. Why am I hanging out with losers?
I think I'm looking at Rocco's replacement as we speak.
Fez?
Yeah, go ask him.
He's my replacement. I'll ask him. Fez, come here. I gotta ask you something.
I haven't got time.
See that? He thinks he's too big for us.
Yeah, well, he just blew the biggest gig of his life. Who else can we get?
Well, I hear Cliff Clemson is available.
He plays too loud.
And he's out of tune. What about Nunez Crawford? He knows our stuff.
Oh, yeah, but we still need a percussionist.
All right. Since all you guys are acting like 10-year-olds, don't worry. I'll go back on the tour.
Are you sure?
Well, it doesn't matter if my hands fall off.
That's the attitude. Ooh.
I cannot continue to do this tour. I'm sorry.
Sweetheart, there's only 3 weeks left to go. You've been a hit everywhere you've been. And Cleveland is sold out.
Excuse me, I gotta make a call.
What are we going to do? The band needs 2 guitars and a tambourist. Why am I hanging out with losers?
Oh, jeez. Hello? Hey, it's Fez!
Let me speak.
How's it going, son? Oh, no. The European tour was canceled? The tour was canceled.
There was no European tour. Tell them to stop lying.
How are your finances going? Good. Don't touch that money. Save it, just in case for a rainy day. He's still got the $20,000 in his account.
Tell them to send me a screenshot on my phone.
Uncle Mort, please.
Oh, come on, it's more like 20 cents he's got.
You're just jealous because he's a famous New York City musician.
Loser!
Who's that?
No, nobody. No, nobody. No, Mom's not good. The chemo isn't working. No need for you to come. You've got to be ready for your next tour. Your mom would understand.
Ask him when his website will go back online.
Well, if you can't take any of your cash out of the bank, I can send you something. It won't be anything for a fancy flight, but I can send you bus fare. I know you want to see her, but she's not going to recognize you.
Ask him!
Oh, your niece wants to know about your website. It's been down over 3 months. Oh, I see. The master lost his password.
All right. I'll talk to you later, guys.
Hey, Fizz, come here. I gotta ask you something.
I gotta go. I haven't got time.
Dad, I'm sorry about the things I said about Fez. But I was angry. But I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it.
It's okay, son. Just don't do it again.
Let me get your name and I will tell him that you called. Hey, what can I get you? Medium black coffee. Hey, Richie. Hey. You mind if I grab a seat? Sure, no problem. Fez. Fez Belmont, right? No, whatever. Hey, how's it going with the family? You know, the daughter, the engagement? Fine. How was that gig you did? It went great. We actually have a return engagement in May. Congratulations. Hey, you gotta keep me posted on that. Yeah, sure will. Maybe I can get you a couple of... Oh, the barista's calling you. Okay, hold on. Take your time. Black coffee? 327, right? Have a good day. There you go.
My name is Fez Belcher. I live on Avenue C and East 10th Street. You might ask how I like sharing my rent-stabilized apartment with a ventriloquist, a lawyer's daughter, and a martial arts expert. Well, I don't. But 30 years ago, that was the place that I wrote and recorded my biggest hit, Blizzards of Pain. And one day, I hope to repeat that success. This neighborhood may be gentrifying, but the East Village is still my muse and I will never leave. And since economies can't boom forever, maybe someday the artists and poets and musicians will return. And I'll be there, ready for the next big cultural moment. But until then, uh-oh. As I was saying, until then, keep your head down and rock on.
Oh my God, what a great gig! Rocco, your set was magical. And Fez, what can I say?
People were really into it.
Oh, your pay, guys. Yep, this is for you, and yep, this is for you.
$15?
There must have been 30 people in that audience. What gives?
Well, you know they were here to see Esplanade Chiarenzo, guys. I mean, he's a headliner out here in Brooklyn. You cannot argue with that kind of success.
30 times 5? That's $150.
And I walk away with 15?
Oh, I almost forgot my commission. Thank you.
See, that's why I don't have a manager.
Okay, so who wants to share a cab ride back to Manhattan?
Oh, not me. I need this money. I'm in a cab ride this deep in Brooklyn. It must have cost a fortune.
That subway's only a block away.
Okay, well, suit yourself. Ciao, Bellas. Oh, taxi!
Why didn't I read the sign before we left the station?
And I don't see any buses either.
What do we do now?
Manhattan is that way.
Ah.
See you at the gig tonight.
Yeah. I can't wait to do this all over again.
Congratulations, guys. The tour was bigger than anyone ever expected.
6 weeks on the road is my limit. I need a break.
Oh, not after you hear what I have to say. The Positive Terrorists are playing Amsterdam.
Yeah.
Starting Wednesday, all the way to the end of June. The Jealous Fabrics booked 13 dates, and they need an opening act.
Those girls are great.
Wait, impossible. I'm still in therapy. I mean, I still need another month.
Did you hear what I just said? Amsterdam.
That doesn't change the fact that the doctor told me to not pick up the rein for at least 3 weeks.
Oh, okay then. Well, I'll just call the booking agent and tell him that he's got to hire another band instead. Your loss.
Don't do that.
Well, speak of the devil. Nunes Crawford, meet your predecessor.
I know, Rocco. Didn't you just hook up with Rudolph Canyon and the Snakes?
Oh, didn't you hear? RC and the Snakes lost their permanent gig. Yeah, the Smidgen Hole was closed down on Friday by the health department. Nobody should eat any of those hot wings unless they want to spend the night in the emergency room getting their stomach pumped from the wrong end.
And it looks like someone's trying to crawl his way back into his old band while the vacancy's been taken.
2 guitars and a bass. We've done it before.
Am I wrong? Or is it you that invented the rule that there's no encores in the PTs?
You know, Keto and I started this band back in '89. If it's anybody's decision, it's his.
Oh, no. This is Anna's band now. She is the one that is drawing the crowds. And if you will excuse us, we are planning a tour.
Keto?
It's not my decision.
Anyway, back to business. Now, did I mention that while in Amsterdam, the tour has a better than 50% chance to go on to Berlin? And then Prague. Oh my God, you're gonna love Prague. Oh, the architecture, the beer. Are you sure you want to refuse that?
Listen, if you can negotiate it down to 2 songs a night, I will reconsider.
But you're already only doing 4. I mean, no paying crowd is going to be satisfied with just 2.
2? Or we don't do.
Okay. But as long as one of the songs is Quality Time with the Spike, oh, that's a must. I love that song.
It's also 8 minutes long.
And hey, if Anna's only going to do a quarter of a set, put me down for half a show.
What do you mean half a show? Nunez can't cover all that material by himself. I mean, who is going to play lead on Girls Need Cover? And I'm thrilling your missus with kisses.
That guy right over there, get him back. Yo, what about me? You still got the gig. It's just that there's going to be a little more tambourine in your future. Anna's going to teach you how to solo.
So it's a go then?
Damn right it's a go. I got my mojo back.
Oh, no, wait. Put me down for 4 songs, okay? I'm gonna make this work.
Yes!
Change your mind.
Miss me?
Oh, hey, Elena. I haven't got time. I'm really busy right now.
Oh. I would have thought you'd missed me.
Oh, me? Yeah, sure. I miss you lurking outside my building. I miss especially you calling me up at 3 o'clock in the morning when I'm asleep and then hanging up. Oh, and thank you so much for helping me break my arm.
My shrink told me that I gotta stop doing things like that and focus on my positive energy.
Wait a minute. You're paying someone $100 an hour to hear what I have been telling you for free for years.
You and Kiddo Kavanaugh. Yes, but really, I have been getting a good night's sleep. 15 hours sometimes. And I can't even believe what it's like to be working on myself instead of fixating on other people.
Wait a minute. You're stalking Kato Kavanaugh too? I thought I was the only one.
Do not stalk anyone anymore. When I am not sleeping, I am doing yoga. I meditate, and I am throwing caution to the wind. I'm writing my own songs.
I am really happy for you, Elaine. I truly am. You know, I wondered where you were at my last few gigs.
This is Elaine time, Fez. I am living in a world of possibilities. I am tired of living with the threat of physical harm. I am tired of restraining orders. I cannot believe what it is like to be free of my demons.
I never knew you thought of me as a demon. And to my surprise, Kiddo too.
I still love Blizzards of Pain, but I can no longer let those lyrics be the only philosophy I live by anymore.
Oh, I guess not.
FEZ Belcher.
Hey, Richie.
I'd like to introduce you to my daughter, Eloise.
My dad has told me so much about you.
Hey, Eloise.
I'm just down showing her some of the old haunts. Look, honey, that was CBGB's.
Wow.
FEZ, do you have any more tickets to your next show? I'd love to bring my daughter.
Oh, sure, right here. I got it. Whoa, whoa. Ah, darn it.
Hello? I know it's you, Elaine.
Well, FEZ, thanks for hanging out with us. This is where we get off.
You know, I used to think you were a cool guy, Richie. But you know something? I don't think that anymore. You know, you have all the trappings of success and all that, but what have you accomplished? You know, my music doesn't make me a whole lot of money, but I'll tell you something. I'm not just playing music to you. I am playing music to distant generations in the far future. And you know what that is? That's legacy, Richie.
That's a nice sentiment, Fez. But do you have the balls to tell me that when you're awake?
I am awake. Aren't I? Damn.
Hey! Fez Belmont! I'd like to introduce you to my daughter, Samantha.
Hey, Samantha, I'm Fez Belcher.
Sorry I ran out on you that day in the cafe. I had to take an emergency call from my ex-wife.
That's okay.
So we're just down here seeing the sights. Ooh, look over there, honey. That is where CBGB's used to be.
Actually, CBGB's was the next street over.
Huh. All right.
And over there's the Cat Club. And right down there is Max's Kansas City. Mick Jagger used to hang out there.
Who's Mick Jagger?
And Katz's Delicatessen, still here after all these years. Your dad used to come with some friends along with the band after a gig and go have pastrami sandwiches. Remember, Richie?
Is that true, Daddy?
I don't really remember a lot of the stuff from that time, Fez. In fact, I didn't run out of that cafe that day because I had to take a call. I did it because you remind me of everything that ever went wrong in my life. That's not your fault. It's just me and my bad choices. But coming back to this neighborhood, for me, it's tough. It's cathartic too, but it's tough. Listen, I am going to come to one of your shows. Just give me a minute to settle in, okay? How about that, sweetheart? You want to go see a really great punk rocker?
Yeah. Is your friend gonna be there?
Who?
The guy you said. Nick Daggers.
Fez Belcher.
Brent Wolchik?
That's me. Really glad you can make it down here. I'm the president of Cliffhanger Records. Welcome to my office.
You know, when you said 70 East 1st Street, I thought you meant inside the building.
I always say, why waste the overhead? We really only get 45 days of bad weather a year, on average. Don't let the facilities fool you, though. We've got capital. Would you like a smoothie? My treat.
3 of us.
I had a great idea last night, Fez. Hear me out. Blizzards of Pain. Tremendous album, no doubt about it. I want to do a follow-up.
Really? I can't believe it. After all these years, I mean, I have got over 200 new songs.
No new material. No new material. I'm talking Blizzards of Pain, Part 2.
Now, when you say Part 2, do you mean a sequel?
I mean every track, done exactly the same way, only 30 years later.
Okay, how exactly do you mean?
You know your song, Sidewalk Split? We recorded exactly the same way. Only now it's
Part 2?
Your song, My House, My VCR?
Part 2?
That's right. Every track, exactly the same way, 30 years later. And we need to redo that photo of you on the bathroom floor, record cover, album thing. Exactly the same.
Only 30 years later.
Faz, I know what you're thinking. You're an artist who doesn't like to repeat himself. Repeat yourself. No one's ever done that before.
Could we add a couple of bonus tracks?
Then it wouldn't be Blizzards of Pain, would it? Fez, you gotta trust me. This is a moneymaker. Can you get the old band back together?
Well, that's going to be kind of tough. You see, one of the guys is dead. My brother lives in Cincinnati, and he's 300 pounds. And the drummer is a high school teacher. But you know, if we paid him enough...
Tomorrow, I'm going to give you an advance of $2,500. You can spend that any way you like. I'm confident in Europe alone we'll recoup that investment.
But it has to be called Blizzards of Pain
Part 2.
That is a gorgeous guitar, man. What I wouldn't give for one of those.
Yeah, man, it's a classic Cordova guitar.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
How much is that?
Guitar is $979. Yeah, man. If you put $300 down, I can hold it for you.
That sounds great. Hold that thought. I'll be right back. Hi, you're the drummer for the Gents, aren't you?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, yeah.
Oh, dude, I am a huge fan, man. I've seen at least 10 of your shows.
Wow, that's a lot. You know, we have a show coming up. Would you like to come on down? And
Dude, I would love to, but I mean, how are you going to play with one wing?
If you're a pro, you gotta go. It's part of the deal, you know. You do what you gotta do to get to the gig. That's it. Rain, snow, or...
Dude, where's the guitar?
I put it back. I thought you weren't interested.
I am interested. You guys take a check, right?
Yeah.
Cash it tomorrow?
No.
Dude, I've been coming here for 20 years, all right? Cash it tomorrow. It's going to be fine.
Hey! Hey, you!
I'm meaning to talk to you.
Well, I'm meeting Fez here in about 15 minutes, but yeah, sure, have a seat.
Oh, about his new record contract.
Oh my God, fabulous, isn't it? Fabulous.
It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what's your issue?
A little hard for me, but yes.
I'm out.
What?
PTs. They're not going anywhere. I'm thinking about going solo, write my own band, write my own songs.
How is that going to work? How many songs can you compose on the tambourine, huh?
All right, so when Fez comes here, right, why don't you suggest to him that he gets a new co-writer?
Maybe you don't know this, but when Fez's brother left the Honest Aids, Fez swore off co-writers.
Yeah, but I would be more than just a co-writer. You know, I bring a lot to the table.
In this case, you mean the bed.
Excuse me?
Never mind. Okay, look, why don't I look through here and see if I can find some names that might work for you, other than Fez.
You know, actually, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, sure.
I really wanted to ask you this. Why do you have 5 hearts next to Fez's name?
Oh, well, Fez is he's my oldest client, right? So it's kind of like my shorthand.
All right, what about my name?
Oh, please. You're in here, of course. See?
Oh, that's interesting.
What?
There's no heart next to mine.
Well, don't be silly. Okay, look, Reed, yeah, there he is. Reed Alston, 2 hearts. Oh, Vincent Big Daddy-O Stone, I gave him 3. Oh, and you know these guys. You definitely know these guys. Esplanade Chiarenza, 4 big hearts.
Okay, but Fez has 5.
Oh, I just told you I've known him longer.
Okay, what about Rocco? I mean, you've known him longer than Fez, no?
Well, I don't even think he's in my book.
Oh, no, he's in there.
No,
I'm sure. Take a look. Let's go.
Well, yeah, you're right. There he is. He's in there.
Is that a turd?
What do you mean?
A piece of shit.
What are you trying to say?
Oh, I don't have to say anything else. It's all right there in that book.
I don't even know what you mean.
You know, when you finally get to grips with your feelings, Fez likes cookies for breakfast. Oatmeal raisin, to be exact.
What?
I'll see you around, JD.
You on your way? I got a check here for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna meet you in about a half an hour. I have to go see Janie first. Yep.
Look, I hate to be the one to tell you this, but she's been ripping you off.
What?
I heard about that gig you had in Brooklyn. You had to walk home because she could only pay you $15.
How did you hear about that?
How much do you think Esplanade Chiarenza made?
Yeah, about $250.
Try $25. Someone stole $350 from that gig. Look, she's been up to her shenanigans for years. I've been hearing about it.
I'll see you in about 45 minutes.
What happened to my friend here? Two big guys just chased him out of here. And he still owes me $50 for smoothies.
No.
You idiot. You buffoon. I can't believe that you fired Janie. After all she's done for you, you threw her out like an old shoe. But you still wear yours.
I have some information on her.
From whom?
Grant Holchuck.
That liar, he's a thief. You listen to him.
I know.
You have to call that girl. She's suicidal. I don't even know if it's going to help. But for once, do something that's right for a change. Now! You clod! You Neanderthal! You tool!
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
Janie
is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options. The mailbox is full and cannot accept any messages at this time. Goodbye.
Not too loud, okay? There are some guys looking for me.
But listen, I gotta get on stage.
Okay, the deal is still on. I can't wait to do Blizzards of Pain Part 2. Here's some money. Take that.
Oh, that's great. Wait a minute. Dude, this is $150. You said $2,500.
Ma'am, I don't really have access to my bank account right now, so I'll get you the rest of that money soon.
Listen, I'm out a manager because of you.
Well, I prefer to deal with talent face to face. I feel like that's the best way to get your bang for your buck, you know what I mean?
Okay, well, can I call you?
Yeah, no, don't do that. Don't contact me. That number is no good. I'll be in touch with you at the end of this week.
Oh, okay. All right.
Hey, Grant in here?
Grant who?
What, are you kidding me? I saw the both of you out on the street last week. So you onto some new pill scam?
What are you talking? We got whole other business. What did he do?
That's not the question. Did you see him? Simple answer. Yes or no?
Keep your goddamn mouth shut!
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up, FEZ Belcher.
My house, my VCR. Hi, George.
Great stuff, fellas.
Thank you very much, George.
Whoa!
Oh, man.
Fez!
Richie!
I told you I was going to come see your show, and I did.
You
Is this a friend of yours?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been acting like a real jerk all night. Lucky I don't call the cops.
I'm not a jerk. You're a jerk, you moron.
Hey, whoa.
Richie, come on, Richie. We're going home now, Richie. All right, come on.
He's got a $150 tab.
He's got a what?
$150 tab.
All right, hold on. Let me see what he's got. $10 and a gold card.
He's too drunk to sign for it.
Oh, man. Okay. All right, this is $150, okay? Sorry. Come on, Richie. Time to go home. All right, come on. Come on, buddy. Going home.
And I don't want to see him back in here.
Got it. Thank you.
Here.
Right. Got it. Okay, here we go.
Janie!
Fez, who's your friend?
He's a fan.
Really? That's a new one.
I'm sorry about what happened.
About what?
Between you and me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I was an idiot, all right? I need management, and I miss you. Please reconsider.
I'm out of the music business. I moved on with my life. Have a good one of your own.
The moment I did that.
I don't know what that
Richie, your rock and roll days are over.
I like the music, but I'm not really into musicians.
What's the matter with musicians?
On the road all the time, irregular hours, groupies, God knows what else.
Well, I've been living in East Village for years. I mean, everybody knows me. Come on, give me a chance. I mean, trust is my middle name. Richie! My fans.
Tell you what a thrill it is for me to collaborate with one of my favorite musicians. It's all I've been able to think about for the whole week. You know what I mean? And to get a chance to work on the remake of Blizzards of Pain. It's an album I've been listening to since I was 13 years old, man. This is like totally a dream come true for me.
Well, listen, Lucky said that you were a really good bassist and you had some really strong vocals. And after listening to your stuff, I gotta say, I agree. I mean, Boston, you got some serious chops.
I appreciate that.
If anybody is going to replace my brother, I'm glad it's you.
I appreciate that, man. And I've just been working on some updates to some of the tunes. You know what I mean, man?
Hey, that's great.
Check out this demo.
Oh, I don't think I have anything to play this song.
Not a problem, not a problem. I'm nothing if not old school.
Okay. Great.
If you're into that, I've got some earphones for you to hear. Kind of an earphone. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Okay. Great.
It's gonna rock.
Okay, well, I gotta say, I really love your vocals. They are really strong, and your bassing is like fantastic.
That means there's something you didn't like.
Well, I just don't think you're supposed to sing part 2 after every line.
But if I don't, how are they going to tell the difference between those and the original versions?
Well, I think that's the point. You see, they want it to be exactly like the originals.
That doesn't make any sense.
Well, neither does singing I'm Living in a World Without Rain, part 2, Cover Me in Blizzards of Pain, part 2.
You didn't like what I did with I Smell Shit? Come on, man. It's like, dog in the mud, steps in his poo, I smell shit, part 2. Come on, it even rhymes, man. It rhymes.
Yeah, I get that. Hold on for a second. Hello?
Hey, Fez. I need that $150 back.
I don't have it. And who are those guys chasing you, by the way?
Hey, that guy's daughter overdosed without any help from me. Thank you very much. Plus, she's 18 years old. What's the big deal?
Starting that one.
What about the money?
4 or 5 years.
Well, do you think you can find it somewhere? I'm kind of in a fix.
You're trying to make that
Well, don't worry. I'll get you the whole bundle by Friday. I just need that cash now.
Listen, you gave me $150 to start this album, and now I'm working with Next.
$150. Come on, man. Lucky said you were going to come through with like $2,500.
We will. I mean, we do. Grant, do you see the problem that I'm having here?
Lucky said you were going to reimburse me for my flight from Philadelphia, man.
We will. Don't. Wait, who takes a flight from Philadelphia? That's like 60 miles.
I did, all right? You know, and what's more, it's actually like 81 miles.
But isn't your name Boston?
And look, Boston's the name. It's not where I'm from, all right? Dad's name is Boston.
Okay.
Well, I can be at your apartment in 20 minutes. You think you can find it by then?
Listen, Brent, I don't have it, all right? I got like $2 on me, and we're gonna...
Are you saying you don't have any money at all, man? Even a bus ticket is like $40.
Hello,
we will
Fez?
Okay. We will. He says we'll have the money on Friday.
I just told you that.
Okay. We'll have the money on Friday.
What am I supposed to do until then?
You can stay at my place.
You got an extra bed?
No, never mind.
Tape deck. Give it here. Give me the tape deck. I can't believe this. You're wasting my time with this nonsense. Little Lucky here's about this. Dog.
Fez. Hey, Fez, you there?
I'm living in a road without rain. Protect me from a blizzard of pain. 1, 2.
Hello?
I just wanted to meet the man who has defiled and ruined my husband.
Huh?
Oh, how does it feel to have power over people who are weak and vulnerable and have no defense against sin?
Who are you even talking about?
Oh, I think you know. Or are there so many victims that you have lost track?
Listen, I really don't feel comfortable having this conversation in the hall. Would you like to come inside?
No, I will not come into your den of corruption that you would try to defile me. Drugs, alcohol, vice, that's all you offer. I will not succumb to your wiles. And when the wrath of God strikes you down as only He can do, it will be with the righteousness that enabled David to slay Goliath. Remember that. And just so you know, I am not a religious person, but my family and my children, my husband will never be the same. So I can only hope that the next time you look in the mirror, you will recognize the rot that permeates your soul, and a light from above will blind you and bring you to your knees, that you may start on your road to redemption.
You aren't Richie's wife, are you?
Oh, that I am.
You tell him he owes me $150. Elaine, come. Grant?
Good news, I've got your check. $2,000 $2,350.
Couldn't this have waited till morning?
Well, my flight from Marseille leaves in 3 hours, and my Uber's on its way to pick me up to take me to the airport right now.
Where are you?
I'm on the corner of Delancey and Lewis.
I'll be there in 15 minutes. Don't leave.
I'll wait. Rock and roll, Fez Belcher. Rock and roll.
Your friend caught an Uber. Straight to the hospital. Why don't you step into my car for a minute? I know that you don't know anything about your friend's business, the things that he does. But I want you to know the anguish that it's caused me. Going to the hospital and seeing my daughter in a medically induced coma. Not being able to say, "Daddy, I love you." Not being able to kiss her goodnight. Not even able to give her a ride to class when she's late. Because of what he does. I had to stop him. Here's the check that your friend wanted you to have. But I want you to know the misery behind this check. $2,300. That's about 50 pops of Oxycontins that college kids have to buy. When they can't afford to buy it anymore, they buy heroin, like my daughter. That's this check. Take the check. Take the check.
Hi, Fez. Nothing to worry about. Come on in. It's just a little bomb scare.
What?
Yeah, well, we intercepted a phone call last night about someone trying to set off an explosive device in this apartment. The things the bad guys will do to try to get our attention.
Nothing in the south wall.
Why don't you check inside the closet?
Good idea.
This is Fields Flashburn. He's an FBI man who specializes in locating bombs.
Don't they have dogs to do that kind of thing?
Let me tell you something, partner. There's no dog walking the earth that can sniff out nitroglycerin. It's colorless, odorless, and inert. You leave the sniffing dogs to the dynamite and sulfuric acid. When it comes to nitro, leave it to the pros.
And how do you know it's nitroglycerin?
Look, Fields knows his stuff. He passed his training course not 6 months ago.
6 months. He's a rookie.
Well, my last guy just retired. But Fields comes highly recommended.
From the FBI?
Yeah. The Find a Bomb Institute. Look, I think you'll appreciate this.
Hi, Fez. Pablo, you're actually going to testify against the police and the mob.
Manny says it's the only way to get rid of, what was that word again?
It was the scum and the filth that took my stepbrother's life.
Yeah, those guys.
Why are you wearing a hidden microphone?
It's a simple job. We're sending him into the precincts to infiltrate police locker rooms to gather evidence.
They're going to give me a gun for my protection. Good. No?
Pablo, listen to me. This is very dangerous. I mean, you could walk in there and not walk out.
Don't worry. Manny says he'll keep track of me with his surveillance equipment.
Okay, Pablo, just say a few words so I can listen through the headphones.
What do you want me to say?
Just state your name, your place of birth, and your occupation.
My name is Pablo Peterson. I was born in Warrenville, Connecticut. My job is investigator of, what's that word again?
It's investigator of corrupt police and organized crime activity.
Oh, investigator of corruption, police, what's that word? Erection?
How does he sound?
I can't hear anything.
Did you check the batteries?
Hello? Hello?
I heard what you guys were saying about me. I don't appreciate being called a rookie. I spent 5 years studying criminal justice. And yes, I have had more than a few bomb detections since I left school. And I graduated at top at my class.
Of 12. Well, tell them about your bomb detecting device, Fields.
This is the world's best detector of nitroglycerin using sonar tracing. It's the first of its kind.
There's no bombs in here, right?
Oh, no nitroglycerin. I can't tell if there's no plastic or ammonium nitrate or perchlorate.
Well, how do we find out if there are any of those?
Fez, the chances that there's a bomb hidden in this apartment is extremely unlikely. In fact, I'd say it's 1 in 10,000.
Really? 10,000 to 1, huh? Then get the hell out of my apartment.
Fez, language.
Everybody, out. My house, my VCR, just like in the song. Scoot.
But I live here too, Fez.
And the rent was due yesterday.
Manny takes care of my bills now.
How much does he owe you?
$750.
To sleep on a couch?
It should be triple for all the headaches he's been causing me.
Would you take a check?
I got a pen.
I don't have my checkbook. Tomorrow?
No. ATM downstairs. Now, let's go. Come on.
You're a tough businessman. Could I at least get a receipt?
Go.
I got a signal now.
My name is Pablo Peterson. I was born in Wallingford, Connecticut.
Hey, Pablo.
Fitz, what are you doing here? Oh, I was on an assignment late into the night. Tired, man. You know, we sent Pablo on the inside. He's got a lot of information for us. I figured he's not going to be here for another 48 hours, so I just crashed on the couch. Oh, and Manny wanted me to give you the rent check.
Oh, thanks.
Hey, grab that for me. I'm going to take a shower.
Who are you, another undercover agent?
Excuse me?
Are you from Orphan Manny's company?
I'm Neil, Rory's stepfather. I'm here to take a look around.
With what?
I've been hearing things.
Well, if it's about that wedding engagement, it was all a misunderstanding. We were both drunk. I don't want to marry your stepdaughter.
Engagement? I'm sure she could do worse.
What do you mean?
As a compliment.
Oh.
We're small town folks, and this big city life is not for our gal.
She seems to like it.
There's a smell to the people here, unlike any other place I've been. You know what I mean?
Not really, no.
A foreign smell. Strange cheeses. Cigarettes that smell like perfume. Orange meat that's undercooked. It's all over the streets. It's things that a Joe like me doesn't associate with real America.
Well, I don't mean to argue with you, but New York City is a part of America.
You look like a clean-cut boy. How'd you end up in a place like this?
I moved here, I was 18.
So, been here 3 or 4 years. Well, good for you. But this isn't the place for our Rory. I've come to take her home.
Is that who I think it is? Who let him in here?
He said he was your stepdad.
He is not my stepdad. He's the man my mother is currently married to. My real stepdad is John Stephen Millsap, who I love.
Rory, let's be reasonable. I'm here to rescue you. Your mother wants you out of this place.
Then she should come here herself and tell me that.
Well, she'd love to. But I hold the money.
Fez, kick this man out of here this instant.
What? Why me?
I'm glad Jason isn't here to see this. He would be so upset, he would pout all day.
Jason? Is that the man you're living with? Oh, please don't tell me he's Greek or Italian or Polish or one of those.
Oh, he's not one of those.
It's those people who are making this city go to the dickens. All those strange smells.
Oh, sorry for my attire. I'm Fields Flashburn. I'm a guest. And you are?
That is nobody, but my name is Rory.
I am her stepdad.
He's not.
I'm Neil Nelson.
I see.
You're from around here, son?
No, sir. St. Louis, Missouri.
You see this? A good American handshake. And you see how he called me sir? If only my stepdaughter would be involved with a man like you, instead of Jason, who's from God knows what country.
Sorry, guys, but I gotta get ready for work.
Be my guest.
Where do you work?
Yes.
I'm in electronics. Actually, I detect bombs.
Oh, an FBI man.
Actually, yeah.
Glad you guys are friends. Now please go.
Yeah. I'll go and we'll see how you like living without your mom's monthly checks.
I don't care.
We'll see how you care when he can't pay for your school book.
Just go!
We'll see how you care when he can't pay for your rent.
No, I don't care.
Hey, wait a minute.
Princess, you have to dirty your hands for a change.
Yeah, I already do work.
Actress.
I have a job.
You're a little princess, are you?
No, I'm not. I'm actually a functional adult.
No, what are you doing? This is my kitchen.
Just back and forth.
Hold on. You see all this finger?
Oh, what is it? Oh, it's getting spicy.
Oh man, we don't waste our time with this one.
Nah, not at all.
Oh man.
Oh, that was a good meal. You are a good cook.
I like to cook. Thanks.
Pablo, are you sure you're doing the right thing? I mean, you're bringing a lot of attention on us. And to be truthful, I'm a little bit nervous about it.
Don't worry, Fez. The investigation is going to be over in another couple of weeks, and then our lives can get back to normal.
How are things going to get back to normal when you're investigating gangsters and crooked cops?
They don't know who I am, Fez.
Yeah.
It's him.
My gun! Ah!
Let's go.
Help me, Fez!
Ci va-t-on, hein?
I know you guys are musicians, but children live in this building. Would you mind keeping the noise down?
Oh, hi, Fez. Jason. He was a great Green Beret.
Are we supposed to have 24-hour surveillance?
Well, you gotta give the guys 45 minutes for lunch.
So we only get 23 hours and 15 minutes of protection.
I guess.
Mr. Manny,
Yes.
can I give you your gun back?
Why?
I don't think I want to be a private investigator anymore.
You sure about this?
Yeah.
Well, it's okay. It's not for everybody. Okay, guys. Let's get this guy out of here. Take care, Fez. By the way, you might want to change these locks. They're easy to pick.
You like living in the East Village?
It's all right.
Are you picking your feet in Poughkeepsie? I hope you're getting paid well.
What?
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
What do you guys want with me?
Say hello to my little friend.
Happy birthday, Pablo.
Gee. Thanks, guys.
Make a wish.
Oh, and this came today too. From some woman named Juanita?
Juanita. It's my sister. She's out of the coma. She's out of the coma. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm a little sloppy, you know? I'm sorry. Oh, okay.
What happened?
I can't tell you where I am, and I can't tell you where I'm going, okay?
Welcome to Grand Central Station. Please mind your belongings. And if you see something, say something.
It sounds like you're at Grand Central Station.
No, I'm not there. No. No.
Next train to New Haven is boarding on track 5. Stops include Greenwich, Norwalk, Bridgeport, and Wallingford.
Are you going back to Wallingford?
I gotta go, Fez.
Looks like somebody's moving out her stuff.
I have good news and bad news. Which one do you want to hear first?
Bad news always comes first.
Well, it's only bad depending on how you view it.
Why don't you tell me so that I can decide one way or the other?
So you want to hear the bad news first?
You just said we haven't established it as bad news. Whatever it is, sounds like it's only going to be bad for me.
See, now you're qualifying what I have to say. For once, can't you just give me like a normal answer?
Will it get to the point faster?
You're being a moron.
Okay, why don't we make that the bad news and move forward?
See, just for that, Keto and I are in a relationship.
Uh-huh. Oh, that's the bad news.
Well, by that reaction, I guess not.
No, I thought it was something worse. Death, dismemberment, something like that. You think about those things when you get to be my age.
Well, now that you know, how do you feel about it? You're not hurt? Or like maybe jealous or angry?
I'm not sure.
So you're happy for us?
Happy. Just give me a... All right, I've got this. We both saw this coming, so how surprised am I gonna be? But the thing is that I've just realized that I've lived too long and seen too much to get mad or heartbroken over a lost love affair. I am sad. I'm a musician who's lost his ability to feel deep emotions. This is bad news.
You are hurt. I can see it. Right behind those eyes. It's there. No, it's there. Anyway, listen, the good news, okay? I won the lawsuit against the Smack and Thrill Tambourine Company. They're gonna pay me for my injuries. Don't you remember? The carpal tunnel I got from banging their defective tambourine over and over.
Yeah, the tambourine misadventure.
Yeah, they're gonna give me like $50,000. And Keto and I were gonna open up a studio. You should come and record with us. It'll be great. Wait, where are you going?
I've got to go somewhere and find my emotions. I'm no good this way. The next time I see you, I want to be in tears.
Fez!
Grant?
Yeah, about BOPP2. Cash the check. The project's still a go.
I heard you were in the hospital.
Yeah. You should have seen the other guy.
Yeah, I did. He's fine.
Cash the check. Let's get this train out of the station.
I can't be party to drug money laundering.
Don't believe that guy. This money came from a legitimate source. You have to trust me.
The last time I did that...
It cost me a manager. Oh, excuse me. I am so sorry.
Fez?
Sarah?
Oh my God! I was your biggest fan.
Yeah.
And,
oh my goodness.
Do you remember him?
Fez. Richie?
You are the man who turned my life around. Thanks to you, I found Sarah. Now we can be your biggest fans again.
We need a place to shoot up. Can we use your apartment?
I gotta go. Yeah.
We're too stoned to chase you, Fez, but we love you.
Come back! Come back!
friend got away.
At least I got the lookout. The lookout, she was stealing my record. What are you talking about? Let's see how many records you can steal with a broken arm. Yeah, you and one arm.
Too far.
Can I come up? Can I come in?
What's going on? Are you in some sort of trouble or something?
I just thought I had lost my ability to feel.
What do you mean? I don't...
And all day I've been thinking about the one person you really care about.
Yeah, Anna.
And
I know.
I came here.
What are you saying?
There's only one way that I can express it.
What the fuck is going on here?
Fez, that's my boyfriend, Oliver.
I know I won't forget all the little things you've said and
And 97.5 WONE, Akron's home of rock and roll. And that band is from the Windy City of Chicago. Styx and Blue Collar Man. And welcome into the 10 o'clock hour here on this Saturday morning. I hope you are having a great weekend so far. Rick Allen keeping it moving with a long block of rock.
Are you sure that the doctor is okay with that?
Oh, what does he know? He makes enough off me as it is. Now, what's the problem?
It's the getting the bills paid on time. Dishonest club owners. It's playing the same songs night after night, Mom. I don't think I can do this anymore.
You want to quit?
Well, maybe just a part-time day job, just to lighten the load.
What kind of man did I raise? The struggle is part of the journey. Do you want to be immortal? Then toughen up. Hitler, he was an artist. Look how long it took him to find himself.
Ma, Hitler didn't find himself. He was a demented and demonic madman.
Well, there must be some German out there who fits my analogy. Forget thinking about yourself. Think about generations in the future who will be cheated of your music. Now, stop this crazy talk.
Ma, I made one album.
Well, I thought you were making a sequel.
It's still all up in the air right now.
So, are we clear? No more talk about day jobs and quitting show business. God gave you a responsibility on this earth. Look at me. There are enough losers around here. Don't be another one.
I heard that.
Ooh.
Have you made a decision yet?
I'm thinking about it.
Well, let's take this head on. I mean, when I was your manager, it's one thing, but if we're going to be together, I expect a certain amount of responsibility.
Okay, I recognize that sentiment.
I mean, you know I'm not some kind of milquetoast prima donna white girl that runs and hides when you become too much of a challenge. I'm a grown woman who will be by your side when you're up against it. I will give you guidance. I will give you support. I will give you love.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
But if you screw up, my foot will be dancing up your ass. Are we clear?
I'm looking forward to that.
I mean, you're not 25 anymore, and your fans ain't getting any younger either.
I don't want to give up on my dream.
Well, nobody said anything about that. I just think we should compartmentalize our time. Peggy Marshuscat is sponsoring ambitious people to get their real estate licenses. And I think you would be a superb broker.
A salesman?
I mean, that's the way you look at it.
Yeah, I know it's the way I look at it, and it's just an idea, but it's an idea with a veiled threat behind it.
Well, if you don't want to do it.
Well, do I have to wear a suit?
I mean, look, who knows the Lower East Side better than you do? You could give history lessons to the prospective renters and tell them they're gentrifying the hood that you used to rule.
Oh, yeah, and then say, thank you for kicking out all of my friends. How's that supposed to make me feel?
Well, think about how you're going to feel when you get your first $3,000 commission check. I mean, think about all the money you make from all the deals that you're going to make. You could do all the recording that you want. You can even hire a limousine to drive you home after the gigs in Brooklyn, huh?
You make it really hard to say no, but all I want to do is say no.
Oh, and about your wardrobe. Well, let me handle that because I know your style and I'll make you the most pumped out real estate broker on the Lower East Side. Oh, you're going to be famous. And guess what? I'll even let you wear your earring.
Okay.
Peggy Marchicant wants you to succeed in the exciting world of New York City real estate. For brokers, these are the 3 words that will help you most. Smile, style, guile. Smile. Make sure you maintain a sunny disposition. A likable broker is a successful broker. Style. Dress smartly. It gives confidence to both you and the potential renter. Guile. Make sure the prospective renter realizes they are not the only person vying for the unit. Use phrases like, "I'll get back to you," and "That's something that we can negotiate later." It will give you control and make your clients all the more eager. Remember, smile, style, guile.
Well, it's Harry.
Does that noise happen all day?
Until they're done, yeah.
How close is the nearest gym?
East 12th Street.
12th Street?
That's 11 blocks away.
Is there anything closer?
That's like a cab ride to get there.
Yeah, well, there's a YMCA on Houston Street.
A why?
Deal breaker.
Don't get me wrong, I love the space. But the wall needs some color. Perhaps a tapestry? I wonder how my poodle Pinker would love it here. I buy my furniture at West Elon and Cartel. Any suggestions?
Lou Reed used to live in this building. That was when, around the time he's hanging out at the factory. You do know who Lou Reed was, right?
Yeah, sure, Lou Reed.
Yeah, some people think that there would be no punk rock movement at all if it weren't for the Velvet Underground.
You're so right.
I'm impressed that you know what I'm talking about.
The Velvet Underground Railroad, that's how slaves got around, right?
I did major in finance, but I took a few history courses.
Wait, I'm confused. So a factory slave named Lou Reed built the subway we rode here on?
Excuse me a minute. Hi, Tracy. You did? That's fabulous, darling. No. Please put a deposit in that place. This place is a dump. Sorry.
Janie, this is not going to work. It's not me. Fez Belcher is not a pencil pusher, or a bean counter, or a huckster. He's a broke musician. You and I have a decision to make. Grant, it's Fez. I think we can do business now.
Fez, you're too late. Boston Bartholomew is now the leader of the Honest Aids.
Test 1, 2.
I gave him the 2350.
How can you do that? He doesn't have the right to the name.
Well, we spoke to your brother in Akron. He said the name belongs to him. He gave us the okay.
Is this thing on?
Well, that's between the two of you. I've got his name on a contract. Oh yeah, Boston needs a place to stay. Is your couch still available?
Oh, yeah. Tell him $2,300 a month.
Mic check. 1, 2, 3.
Seriously, though, that's funny. He can pay the $750.
Mic check. My house. My VCR, my house. My VCR. Part 2.
Love it.
Part
Love
2.
It.
Sounds great.
Fez, we still want you to be part of this project. It wouldn't be the Honest Aids without you. Well, with Boston in charge, though.
All right, but I will not sing part 2 after every line.
He says he won't sing part 2 after every line.
The hell with that. The next thing he's got to do.
Boston says okay. Good news.
say
I think we've got a deal.
What about the money?
Well, there's no money now, but once you're on tour, I'll make sure you're well compensated.
It's all about
I can offer you this.
It's about the music.
How does the Honest Aids featuring Fez Belcher sound?
Exactly like it sounded before.
It's about the music. It's about the music. It's about the music.
This really makes the project legitimate.
So how was rehearsal?
I'm not happy about it, but I am making some money.
Oh, how much?
$750.
Isn't that what you charge to rent your couch?
I am renting my couch.
So how are you making money with the band?
By renting my couch to the leader of the band.
You're the leader of the band.
Can we have this conversation after we eat?
Is Grant still managing this thing?
Yes.
Hold on.
Who are you calling?
I didn't want to have to use this contact, but this has gone on long enough. Hi, Klaus, it's Janie. Yes, yeah, I know. It's good to hear your voice too, darling. Yeah. So I'm with FEZ Belcher of the Honest Aids, and oh, you remember them? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, so he wants to make a new album, and there's been... Uh-huh. Well, yeah. Well, yeah, he could be there first thing in the morning. Yeah. Are you still in the same place? Yeah. No. 9 a.m. He can be there at 9 a.m. Great. Yes, you too. Okay. Bye. Bye.
Who is that?
Klaus Klingmeyer.
Klaus who?
Klaus Klingmeyer. He owns Calliope Records.
Never heard of him.
It's a European imprint. He distributes FEZ Belcher, The Worthies, The Conquistadors of Madness.
Well, wait a minute. Those are big names.
That's why I called him.
Why didn't you put me on to him before?
Oh, long story. You know, I think you are going to love this meal.
Uh-huh.
What?
Uh-huh.
Well, where do I start? He was involved with the CIA. So he was in Iran and Afghanistan in the 90s. He did 2 years in the federal penitentiary for embezzlement. I think that was 2002, 2004, not sure. I was married to him for 6 months, and that's before I met you, sweetie. Okay, what else? Oh, he supposedly killed a Saddam Hussein attaché, but that was never proven. And Time magazine did name him the killer of a slave trader in Chad. So, no worries. He is one of the good guys. Yeah.
And I have a meeting with him at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Oh, trust me. He is one of the biggest punk rock fans you will ever meet.
Yeah, so's Grant Holtrick, but he didn't have to kill anybody to prove it.
Come in, Fez. Have a seat. So, Fez Belcher. I can't tell you what a pleasure it is to finally meet you after being a fan for so long. My cassette of Blizzards of Pain got me through so many long nights in the deserts and mountains of Kabul and Tehran. And I want to thank you for that. Now, Janie's told me that you have written, 200 new songs? Well, I want to get into the FEZ Belcher business and start producing and distributing. That genius.
Thank you.
Oh, no. Thank you. See, you've been wandering in the wilderness for too long. There's stuff just bottled up inside of you. And you're obliged to give it out to the world. There's no millionaire artists out there that can tell the tale that you tell. All the anger, all the hurt, the highs and the lows. Let's capture that, Fez. Let's capture that on tape for posterity. So. Fez, here is a check for $25,000. Now you are going to walk out of the office with this money, but there is one small catch. No more talk of this Blizzards of Pain Part 2. Did you sign anything?
No.
Then get out of that situation. I'm not spending my money to be second in line. Can you do that for me?
Yes.
Wonderful.
I don't know what I'm going to tell the band. I mean, they've got recording dates set up and they got gigs also lined up.
What do you mean when you tell them the truth? You say, Grant, this is not going to work, and if you try to use my music, I'm going to sue you. And then you give that moocher his $750 back for the rent, and you threaten to call Orphan Eddie if that guitarist doesn't leave the premises immediately.
No, Orphan Eddie is no longer with us.
Oh, yeah. Well, then I'll just find you another headbreaker.
This is going to be harder than I thought.
Fez, you have reached the mountaintop. You just have to push a few people over the side to stay there.
Oh, jeez.
Do you want me to do it?
Well, listen, give me your account number. I'll put the check in your account. As long as we can take and put $10,000, give it to my mom so that she can take care of her medical bills. Richie!
Fez!
Make sure you tell the band before rehearsal that you quit. Fez?
How's it going, man?
Pretty good. I'm better. I just got out of a stint in rehab.
Oh, that's great, man. I am really happy for you.
Fez? Hello?
I owe it all to her. Fez, I'd like you to meet my wife. This is Jean.
Oh, yeah. We've actually met before.
We did?
Yeah, you came knocking on my door a couple of months ago.
I don't think so.
Really? I wonder who that crazy religious lady was.
Martha! I thought you said your divorce was finalized. I thought you said she moved back to Texas.
Well, she did.
Who was that woman?
Is this ring legal or not?
Jean! Jean, come back! I'm almost done with Martha! Is this just how it's gonna be from now on? Every time I run into you, you're just gonna find some new way to screw up my life? Jean! Come back! It's in the hands of a lawyer!
And you were saying?
We can't do Chicago on the 3rd. Impossible. Why? Because we're going to be in DC on the 2nd. What's that, like a 12-hour bus ride? The band's going to be exhausted. Oh? You can do that? Okay then. I guess we've got a gig in Chicago on the 3rd. No. You can send that $300 directly to me. See you soon.
Cord, I am shot to the cord. Okay, yeah, I got it. All right, you ready? All right. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 8.
No, I gotta go to the bathroom.
Okay.
Great news. We've got a gig on the 3rd after all.
The 3rd? I thought we had off that night, man. Come on, I got some friends in DC I want to meet up with.
You still can. Don't have to be on the tour bus until midnight.
Let me look at those tour dates again, man. Let's see. All right, so you got to start in Tallahassee on the 28th. Then we bus to Toronto for, the 29th. Then we bus 1,200 miles back to Atlanta on the 30th, and 800 miles west to Kansas City for the 1st, and Washington on the 2nd, and then Chicago is on the 3rd, and then the calendar, there's not a day off in sight, man. You did this all wrong, man.
Guys,
I think you better come in here. Fez is passed out in the bathroom. He's never done this before. Like, he sleeps in the tub sometimes, but I've never seen him like passed out drunk. He doesn't do this, so I don't even know. Like, do you give them CPR?
Watch out, let me take a look.
How to do CPR? I don't.
He's got a pulse.
Okay, yeah, no, that's good. What else can we do at this point?
That's the extent of my medical knowledge.
I'm gonna call 911. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna call an ambulance.
Diabetic? Any heart problems? This could ruin everything.
He'll be sober by tomorrow.
Is anybody here the next of kin? There's nothing we can do for him.
Hello? Hello? Who is this? See who this is.
Hello?
Oh, hi. You must be Claire.
So I assume this is where it happened?
It happened in the bathroom. Did you want to see where?
Not now.
It must be tough for your family.
I'm here to find out exactly what happened. Who was here that night? What they were doing?
Well, I was in the bedroom, but Fez had some of his musician friends over. I think they were rehearsing.
Do you know their names?
No.
We have to know what their names were, what time they arrived, how they knew my uncle, what they ate, a full investigation.
Investigation? The police took everybody's statement.
Did you get the policemen's names?
I have one of their business cards in my room.
Good. We're gonna need that.
Are you in law enforcement?
No, I'm a college student.
And how exactly are you an expert in criminal investigation?
I'm studying forensic science, in my second year. There were no drugs here that night, right?
No, I didn't see or smell anything.
He didn't do drugs, so I can't imagine it would be that.
What do you think you'll find out?
I don't know. But I want to find out why a 57-year-old man who left us in Akron 2 weeks ago, in perfect health, suddenly drops dead in New York, and no one in the medical examiner's office can tell me anything. I won't leave here until I get some answers.
Hello? It's for you.
From me?
He didn't say who he is.
Hello?
I know what you're trying to do. I will help you.
Who is this?
I'm downstairs inside a great car. I'll blink my lights twice for you.
How would anybody know that I'm here?
Oh, I forgot. This apartment's under surveillance. There's a camera recording everything in this room. Oops.
Get in. Your uncle was a good friend of mine. Together, you and I are going to get to the bottom of this.
Do you know what happened?
I think some bad people killed Fez. What happened to him happened to a friend of mine.
I'm sorry.
You must be hurting as much as I am. Who is your friend?
I don't want to talk about that. But I won't stop until all the culprits are caught and sent to prison.
Where are we going?
You say you want to go to the medical examiner's office.
Right now? It's almost 9 p.m. Shouldn't we wait until tomorrow?
In this line of work, there may not be a tomorrow.
Did you see that? These little creeps? You son of a baby? You're a comedian? Huh? What's your problem, huh? Oh, I think you're a comedian, huh? What do you think about this?
You have a gun?
I got a permit. Look inside the glove compartment.
I'm not seeing anything. Oh, wait, here. Nope, it's your car insurance. Expired?
Where's a comedian? Where's a comedian? Hey, where's the comedian? Huh? Where's the comedian? Huh? I tell you, they say they got away.
Are you sure you are who you say you are?
I never said who I am, but we're here. Before we go inside, I want to show you something. I don't know if you can handle this, but this is the video that shows when Fez died.
I think I can handle it.
This is him sitting in the couch. And by the way, that used to be my couch.
Okay.
You see him getting up, and now he walks away from the frame, and you see that? That's his beer, huh? right? Now look here, look. See this guy? This guy, he takes Fez's beer and he walks away. Who's that guy?
No, I don't know.
We have to find out who that man is. Okay?
Do you think my uncle was poisoned?
I don't know. But we're going to find out. Let's go.
One of these guys. Yeah. Okay. That's it.
See. I almost a little more and
There's a door down the hall.
okay.
You look over there. I look over here. Let me see now. Yeah. Hernandez. Francisco. Hey, I don't see no Fez here.
His name is Alan Blemsetter.
Alan?
Hey, who's in here?
Run! Run! Get out! Hurry!
What are you doing? What? Get off me! Get
Oh, excuse me. Can you tell me how to get to Greenwich Village?
Yo no sé, yo no hablo inglés.
What?
No te puedo ayudar.
Do you speak English?
No, yo no hablo inglés.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Good morning. I'm making coffee. Do you want some?
Okay. So, what happened last night?
It was pretty crazy, but I learned a couple of things. Oh, I am gonna need that phone number that you have from the policeman. I want to talk to him ASAP.
I looked out the window. It looked like you drove off with that man.
He's working the case too. He has his own methods.
You weren't afraid?
He had some valuable information. I'm going to follow up on it.
You know, there are fun things to do in New York in the summer. We could go visit the Statue of Liberty. We could go to Central Park. You sure you don't?
I'll get to those things. Do you like milk in your coffee?
No, thanks.
Truth is, my time here is very limited. My summer classes are starting in a couple of weeks, so I only have a short amount of time to get to the bottom of this. Sugar?
No.
You're more than welcome, by the way, in giving me a hand on this, if you have time.
You know, I read Sherlock Holmes and Agatha Christie as a teenager. It's not really my thing. But if there's, like, anything else I can do...
Okay, just get that cop's business card.
See, that is what I do best.
Tasks.
Sit down.
Such sad news about Fez. I know he was special to you.
Yeah, he was. Thank you.
I was so happy when you reached out to me. I thought good times lay ahead. Who could have foreseen this happening?
It's been tough on all of his friends as well.
I know.
You know?
I know. Unfortunately, this is not merely a condolence call.
No?
I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask for my money back. It's too large a sum to just give away.
Yeah, Fez gave me the check. Yes.
I know he did.
Yes, but I sent $10,000 to his mother.
Did you now?
You can't expect for me to ask for it back.
No. That would be cruel. Of course you kept the bank receipt?
Yeah, of course. It's here somewhere. Yeah.
It's quite the dilemma. But I need somebody to reimburse me, and who? I missed you. I missed you, Janie. More than you know. My heart, it leapt when you called me 2 weeks ago. I know I'm not a sentimental man, but I always remember our times together. It was a very, very special.
I'm Fez's girl.
You certainly were. May he rest in peace. And I respect your loyalty.
I hope so.
But did he truly know you?
What do you mean?
Did he know you? As well as I did. The intimacies we shared, that powerful lust in the dark. Did the words "I love you" ever pass from your lips to his ear? Who would have guessed that one day we would get a second chance at happiness? Janie, let's clear the decks and erase our debts to each other.
I have one question for you.
Of course.
You know that slave trader in Chad that you assassinated? The Time magazine honored you for it, but he was poisoned, right? Right?
Man, I'm really glad you're able to make it. I mean, it wouldn't be the Honest Aids if we didn't have at least one member of the original band. You remember all the tunes, right?
I helped arrange them, so I should remember them.
Good. Oh wait, here comes the MC.
I wish we could call this a happy occasion. Can't even really call it a reunion tour without the founding member of the Honest Aids, FEZ Belcher. But I do have a surprise for you. His brother Mort came all the way from Akron, Ohio to sit in with the band tonight. So let's give it up for Mort Findelstadt.
Hey man, that's a nice tribute.
He knows we share in his grief. But I can't think of a better way to honor the late, great FEZ Belcher than to make sure no one ever forgets his music!
There's some truth in that.
But more important, we need to make sure that no one ever dies the same way that FEZ did again, of a drug overdose in his own apartment. When I walked into that bathroom...
What is he talking about? Fez didn't die of a drug overdose. He didn't do drugs.
He's
laying on the floor,
trying to build up the drama.
Convulsing, his body ravaged by the demons that destroyed him. I wept. So many of his friends, just like me, had tried for years to keep him clean and sober. But we failed. And the drugs won.
But that's a lie.
So I'm challenging you tonight to make a difference. We're going to be passing around a donation receptacle for the FEZ Belcher Drug Overdose Prevention Foundation. Give what you can. Don't be stingy. Nobody ever saved any lives with coins. Give me some 20s, some 50s. Remember, it's all for charity.
I'm not doing this.
Wait, where are you going?
In FEZ's name.
You can't go. You
watch me.
You can't. No.
Of punk rock, the one and only.
What are we gonna do?
Legends, the Honest Aids.
Hey, how do you know he didn't fake his death like Andy Kaufman?
Andy Kaufman is dead.
One, two, three.
Dog in the mud! Steps in his poo!
Shit! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Look at this!
What?
Look at this! Look at this!
What?
Yeah.
Roger Chatsworth is starting his tour next week. Well, his first U.S. shows in 15 years. So what? I only liked him in the band The Quid Pro Quos.
No, read on, read on.
11 cities are sold out. Chauncey Chumley's the drummer. Now that's a good choice. He used to play with the Cocker Spaniards.
Scroll down further. Come on.
Oh. Oh, this. Last week, When I read about the death of FEZ Belcher, the honest AIDS, I actually cried, said a saddened Chatsworth.
Go on.
Fez's music started me on my life's journey as a lad in London, continued the hitmaker. A shame he never got the credit he deserved. If you ask me, FEZ Belcher should be in the bloody Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Blizzards of Pain is genius. Ha ha ha! That's incredible.
Yes. And do you know where Chatsworth is today and tomorrow?
No.
He's in New York.
Oh, we got to find out where he's staying.
No. I already know. I have the hotel. I have the number. I have everything.
Okay, I'm gonna make some calls.
Yes.
Because we got to get a meeting with this guy.
Hi, I'm Janie Roth. I'm FEZ Belcher's manager. This is Klaus Klingmeyer, his record producer.
Oh yes, I told Roger. He said it's okay to come up.
Oh, great.
Unfortunately, he's building a home in LA. He's decided on the design. Come on in. Hold on a second.
Okay.
Wear yellow. That shirt is fucking horrible. I don't wear yellow. Find me something else. Is this it?
It's great, right?
Do I look like I want to live at a fucking airport?
No, but
Then why did they design an airline terminal for me to live in?
Peterson's the hottest architect on the market. He designed Wolfie Morrison's house in Malibu.
But I don't want to live in a fucking airline terminal.
Lieberson said he's conforming to the natural topography of the area. He wants the house to, what's the word? Transmorph into the natural landscape.
Now you're going to try and go over my head, explaining some shit like I'm some CEO or hedge fund manager who doesn't get it. Show me the next design. I want to see that one.
Janie Roth, Klaus Klingmeyer are here.
Who are they?
They're FEZ Belcher, manager and record producer.
FEZ Belcher?
Yes.
Send them right in.
Sure you want to go back to that design?
Yes, I want somewhere I can live in, not a fucking airport.
Hi.
Hey.
Hold on, I'm going to find it and send it over.
Hey, so you produced Blizzards of Pain, right?
Oh no, I was working on a new project with Fez.
Oh. Well, you managed The Honest Aids, right? I love that band.
Oh, no, I managed his solo career after The Honest Aids.
Oh. Well, Fez was a bloody genius. No one can tell me otherwise.
Yeah.
I'm going to see Jan Wenner next week, and when I see him, I'm going to ask him to put Fez on the next Rock and Roll Hall of Fame ballot.
Oh my god, yeah.
No reason you have to be famous to be on there, right?
That would be great.
Yes.
Oh man, I only wish I could have met Fez.
Well, here's my card in case you want any other information about Fez after The Honest Aids.
Just leave that with Chloe
Oh,
on
you
your way
don't-
through,
oh,
yeah.
no, sure.
I've got to take this call, guys.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and Fez wrote over 200 new songs. We're
Yes.
producing with other
guys,
artists.
I'm busy here. I've got to do this. Please, just give them
okay.
your card on your way out. I'll call you back. Thank you. Bye. Bye.
Thank
Bye.
You still there? I'm sending the design now.
Okay, I'm ready.
Would you like more liquor turquoise?
Well, that went well.
I think so.
Interesting conversation.
Well worth the trip.
Well, we're not going to hear from that guy again, are we?
Definitely not. Is this way, you think?
Fez's niece?
Yes. Your grant?
Volchek, yeah, I manage The Honest Aids. Can I get you a drink? Glass of red wine? Hey, Dirk, can I get a glass of red wine for the lady?
I just came to ask you some questions.
Okay. Shoot.
The night my uncle died, They say you were at the apartment, but you rushed out before the police came?
Yeah, I talked to the police. I gave them my whole story.
Not according to Detective Wallace, the lead investigator. You haven't responded to his calls.
You should have a drink.
I really don't drink.
How about you have a drink and then I'll tell you everything I saw. Let's see, we were hanging out in his apartment. Fez was singing some songs, smoking some weed, you know, the usual things that go down over there.
Wait, Detective Wallace said no drugs were found there.
Well, who was in the room with Fez? Detective Wallace or me? You want my side of the story? Have another sip. It's good, huh?
You were saying?
Hey, Duke, bring me the rest of the bottle for Nancy Drew over here. My apartment's only a couple blocks away. Why don't we go back there and unwind?
I really don't think that's the best idea.
I'm just gonna get tidy. I'll be right back.
Okay.
So, Grant, you back in business?
For about the next 10 seconds.
Grant took his last beating like a champ. What do you say we kick it up a notch?
Hey, babe. You want me to spend the night?
If you want to.
Yeah, I want to.
Dinner's ready.
Coming!
Mangia.
Oh, look at this. My goodness, it looks delicious.
Thank you. Oh, I forgot something. Dig in.
Oh, I thought I heard you. Are you leaving?
In a couple of hours.
I just pulled an all-nighter last night. I'm so exhausted. Sorry we never got a chance to bond.
Next time it'll be pleasure, not a business trip.
I'm going back to bed.
Hi there, I'm Beth. I'm one of the owners of this building.
Hello?
Can I come in a second?
I was just gonna go back to bed.
Great. 11:45. The life of a musician, right? Must be murder.
Who, me?
You know what, I'll be frank. We know that Mr. Blumsetter is no longer a tenant here, which actually gives you no longer a legal right to be on the premises. So while we could take this to court, I figure I might as well just settle and see you leave on your own. So what do you say you pack your bags, leave tonight, and I'll make sure you don't leave empty-handed. Say $500.
I can't think right now. I'm so tired.
No problem. Take all the time you need. I have about 2 minutes.
Hey, sweetie.
Oh.
How's my girl doing?
Daddy, I'm so exhausted, and this woman says I have to leave here tonight.
I'm sorry, who are you?
This is my stepdad, John Stephen Millsap.
Great, I'm Beth, and I'm the landlord.
Okay, so you do know you can't just put him out on the street.
Oh, no, sorry, that is not what I was saying. In fact,
Daddy, will you deal with this? I just want to go back to sleep.
Yes, sweetie, don't worry about it. The work you put in.
Can you believe it? I didn't get to sleep until 4 in the morning.
Do you like this place?
This is my home.
Fine. If you like it, sweetie, Daddy will buy it for you.
Oh, thank you. I'm sorry, this building is not for sale.
Of course it is. Everything has a price.
You know what? I actually am going to have to go in a moment, but the whole idea here is that
Okay,
she is
I get it.
to be
I get it.
She is not the tenant of this house.
I get it.
No. I'm sorry.
How did you get my
This is not about the price that you're going to.
I get it. I
I'm not saying
Right, Tompkins Square Park.
Is that you in a Marshall shirt? Walk north about 50 yards. I'm by the benches. Come straight ahead. I'm undercover, so I'll be hard to recognize. Look to your left. Not that far left. Let's walk. You never know who's watching.
So you said you had the death certificate, but what about this toxicology report?
I have it all. Over here. So you're Fez's daughter?
Niece.
Oh, that's not the information I have. Claire Blumsetter, 28 years old, 5'3", brown eyes. Says your daughter.
No, niece. Does this mean you can't give me the paperwork?
Well, I wanted to give it to a direct relative. But I know how hard you tried to get this information, so... Here, that's got everything. Cause of death, toxicology report, and DNA evidence.
How did you get all of this?
Well, after 30 days, it becomes public record. I just went to the medical examiner's office and asked for it.
I could have done that.
I guess so.
Well, thank you for your help.
Hey, I suffered a loss in this caper too. My stepbrother Eddie, you and I are both survivors.
You're right.
And Fez was my friend. And now I have 2 deaths on my conscience.
Thank you for all of your help.
I gotta get going. One of my agents has gone rogue. He shot up the medical examiner's office a couple of weeks ago.
A Hispanic man?
You've seen him?
No.
Hang it. I gotta find him. We're lucky he missed the security guard. Thankfully, the cleaning lady will be out of the hospital by next week.
Hello. Charlie. Charlie, where are you? What? I can't hear you. In the alley? I'll be right there. Charlie?
What's going on down there?
There's no millionaire artists out there that can tell the tale that you tell.
You want to be immortal and toughen up.
I'm playing music to distant generations in the far future.
barbecue we met with an ocean view and sunset. It was picturesque and perfumed